that everyone in the UAE is talking about today. Of course, the big news, another wild dust storm is approaching the UAE.
We'll also be talking about 2 have passed away and 120 people got injured after the gas cylinder explosion in Al-Qiyada, Abu Dhabi.
The news that dropped on the gram this morning, none other than Justin Bieber is coming to Dubai. We have all the latest on that.
And how you can be winning 2 VIP tickets to an evening with Amir Khan plus a meet and greet, Casey.
But why don't we just tell them right now? Because you can actually win them right now. First of all, by the way, we had the one and only Amir Khan in studio last week. He gave us the highs and lows of his incredible career. Obviously now he's just announced his retirement. And we also found out what gives him the ick. Oh, and I'm just remembering the first thing that really gave him the ick. And I'm like...
What was the first thing?
I'm gonna mime it.
Okay, and I have to guess it.
Yeah. Guys, see if you can guess what this is. It gives Amir Khan the ick.
Oh. I got it.
Sorry, Al?
I get it. Dropping kittens in the basket.
Sorry, no. It's just way down. You have to be like...
Gardening.
Okay, so...
Okay. What are you doing?
The hair from the shower.
The hair, the drain.
Pulling hair from the shower. So me and Amir Khan obviously have a lot in common, and that's one thing. Don't like that, hate that.
I think that's everyone in the world just cleaning the drains and unclogging the drains. It's nasty.
Guys, there's more of that to come. But if you want to win tickets for a meet and greet with Amir Khan himself, all you need to do right now is tag someone wherever you're watching. Instagram, we see you. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Tag the person you want to bring to that meet and greet. So basically, it's an evening with Chris McCarty. It's going to be, you'll have a one-on-one, but everyone will be able to ask him questions. It's going to be a really cool night to kind of get the up close and personal, which is what we got with him. But if you want to get that, start tagging right now one person that you want to bring. This is a VIP experience. You get to bring that one person, and also you get to meet and greet the star.
Honestly, if you're a fan, if you're an up-and-coming boxer, if you have ambitions in the same sport, it's you can ask him all the questions your heart desires. So definitely worth it. And we got to sit down with him, like you can see later on the show today.
As an up-and-coming boxer, and you got to sit down with him, what was your kind of like key, this is what I want to find out from Amir Khan? I have one moment with like, you know, he has from an early age, like from the ages of 16, you know, he was like became top of his field from an early age. So he's obviously been motivated for so long. What was your question?
Honestly, I felt a little bad, you know, like he started so young. And for me, it's just like I'm getting into it now at this age.
Yeah.
So
you really are. And it's amazing.
Thank you. I mean, like, it's a push from my side as well. I should have started off younger.
But you always had it. You had the stature.
Yeah.
You had the passion.
Thank you.
Now you have the motivation. You have your hype team behind you, me and Shahir.
Yes.
Shahir's like designing your outfits. Shahir's like, no, not true. How was Shahir? We're her hype team. We're each other's hype teams. That's what we do for each other.
Here on this show.
Okay, Shahir's your cut.
Anyway.
Okay.
But I don't want to
I'm your hype person from the side. I'm like, Simran, you can do it.
Yeah.
When the black eyes, I'll be there with the makeup to cover it up. I'm ready.
Yeah, I know. And just speaking to Amir Khan was like more of a push to just go ahead because you're just never too old. You know, like age is just a number. Start off at any age as long as you put in the dedication, the discipline, and the time it takes to train. So a lot of tips from him that people can hear later on in the show and get motivated as we did. Okay, so if you want to get those tickets right now, tag one person, tag a friend. It could be your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your workmate. If you're pulling a sickie today and you're at home, don't tag your workmate because you're meant to be sick and you're not meant to be on the gram. But anyone else... Oh, smart.
Tag that person. And I want to see your tags coming through. We have a couple coming in on Instagram. Oh, Jonah responds, yes, cleaning the drainage in the shower. That gives him Amir Khan the ick. So gross. And also, stay tuned to see what else gives Amir Khan the ick.
A lot of things, apparently.
Okay, let's jump into our top story. Another wild dust storm is approaching the UAE today. So be prepared. Be very prepared. There's a sandstorm brewing, and it looks like it could be a biggie if the thick orange haze that's already engulfing Kuwait and Iraq is anything to go by.
Now, it was just 5 days ago when the National Center of Meteorology, NCM, sent out an alert about the dusty weather that swept across the city, across the country, in fact, for a few days. And the air pollution level was considered hazardous by the live AQI index.
That got a lot of people talking, and now another dust storm is paving its way across the Middle East. It's already affected flight operations, by the way, in Kuwait and Iraq with that thick orange haze, which we just talked about. It's blanketing those Arab countries. Now, if you see the pictures, this is, by the way, the regular background that we have, and I just think it's quite concerning. So this is not Dubai today. We're not trying to shock at all. This is our usual background. But the photos you're seeing beside us on Facebook shows this kind of crazy blanket of just orange haze. We experienced a bit of it last week. But now there's more to come. And of course, like last week, the dust storm had like 40 km winds, 40 mile per hour winds. So just need to be aware. And I think we report a little bit of how you can protect yourself, how you can keep safe, i.e. shut those windows, guys. It's going to be dusty. Air
purifiers all the way, wear a mask when outside, and do avoid outdoor exercise as much as you can, if not completely.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, you're a... Quite an outdoor exerciser.
I can't cycle behind you with my like boxing motivation now. So someone's gonna be running. We're gonna have to cut that.
You can just do that inside, indoors, in the gym.
Okay. We should have a gym. You know what? When we opened up this office, there was like options of not options. We were like there was like suggestions for what there could be, and I think about 10 people said a sleeping pod. So rather than having like a gym, we have a room for sleeping.
I mean, I love the room for sleeping, and if we had a gym to go along with it, it would have just been the icing on the cake.
Yeah. I've never used a sleeping room.
Never?
Mm-mm.
I practically live there.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Okay then.
Okay.
But more on the dust storm. So NCM tweeted a video which showed the storm is moving towards Saudi Arabia and expecting to hit the western region of the UAE. And other storm over the Sea of Oman is predicted to minimally affect the eastern coast of the UAE. So that was all said and confirmed by the NCM.
And as they already said, last week's dust storm, we saw high winds, 40 miles per hour. Visibility was reduced to less than 500 meters. And so it's likely that the upcoming storm, which we might see the beginning today coming from coastal regions, will persist throughout the week. So Saudi and Bahrain have also issued dust storm alerts. It's not just here in the UAE. So if you're flying anywhere this week, check your airport schedules, especially if you're flying between countries here in the region. Check airport schedules to make sure that your flight is on time. We could see some delays in some countries, so just keep an eye on that, and we'll bring you the latest as it comes. Like, no doubt our stories will be flooded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, I mean, if we were asked right now what gives us the ick, it would definitely be the sandstorm. Sandstorm
is not an ick thing. Okay, should we just describe ick? So people, first of all, ick is like something that I think you would call it like a turn off. Yeah. Like something that's like, I'm not into that. Like you might be into that, but not for me.
That would give you the heebie-jeebies?
Yeah.
Like,
so you said one last week, like, and I hadn't thought about it. So she wrote it down. Someone wrote skull tattoo, and I think it meant like a tattoo of a skull. And I was like, fine. She meant a tattoo on your skull.
Oh my God, those you know, like some people have those ear enlargers.
Oh, they're cool.
They're cool?
Yeah. Just I think the tattoo on the skull. Yeah. I used to have this pierced, this thing here.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
For how long?
For like, you can still see the scar. It grew out in like 2 months because I don't think I got it done very professionally. It was in Thailand.
Oh my God. It didn't hurt?
Can't remember. It was many, many years ago.
Do you have a high pain threshold? Can we test it out?
I definitely don't.
Oh my God.
I think but people, there's like specific areas of your skin, like the back of your neck. How did we get here?
What gives us the X?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool versus not cool.
But guys, we'll move on to our next story. 2 have passed away and 120 people got injured after the gas cylinder explosion in Al-Qiyada. Now, on Monday afternoon, which was yesterday, residents of Abu Dhabi reported hearing a loud bang. It was confirmed to be due to a gas cylinder explosion, which began in a restaurant in Al-Qiyada. In Al-Khalidiya. Now, the Abu Dhabi Civil Defense Authority were quick to reach the scene and extinguish the fire that broke out. They reported a few injuries, with many shops in the area being damaged and the facades of 6 buildings were completely destroyed. Now, sadly, 2 have passed away as a result of the explosion, along with 120 injuries being reported.
And authorities in Abu Dhabi confirmed that according to initial figures, 64 people suffered minor injuries, while 56 others had moderate injuries. Those who sustained injuries were transferred to hospitals to receive the necessary health care. The authority expressed its sincere condolences to the family of the deceased and wished them all a speedy recovery to those who were injured. They also added that the public must obtain information from accidents from official sources only. So don't believe any rumours that you might hear.
And if you stay in Abu Dhabi, you may want to know that local authorities have temporarily sealed off several roads connecting to the scene of the blast for safety reasons, of course, as the roads in Al Khalidiya are currently riddled with debris and rubble. So it's still a scene that needs cleaning up. So if you're heading in that direction, you may want to reroute because it's sealed off, like we mentioned before. And
it's, of course, a sad, sad day in the UAE, and our thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected. Let's jump into our next story, which was announced on Instagram this morning at 8 a.m. The big news, the Bieber is back.
Oh, God. The Bieber fever is back with Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is coming to Dubai. It won't be his first time, and hopefully it will not be his last. Where are our Beliebers? Are you with us? The Justin Bieber Justice World Tour has been announced. It's a global tour covering 6 continents, and of course, he's coming to Dubai.
Of course. Is it a global world tour without coming to Dubai? And among the 125 shows, he's coming to the Coca-Cola Arena on May 8th. October 8th, 2022, and the website with tickets reportedly already crashed this morning as fans went ham on the website trying to get those tickets.
I mean, of course you would. This is the Bieber. He's back. His shows are phenomenal. He has hits from every decade. Like, I was a Belieber. I remember being like so young in my teens and watching the Bieber World Tour and being like, not being obsessed with him before, but after watching that video, loved him. Then in my college years, in my final year, he played in Dubai. I'm trying to remember how this worked or why it happened. He was playing in Dubai. I was studying in Dublin, and my brother Rich told me to come to Dubai to watch Belieber. So I came out and I saw Belieber in Dubai. And it was amazing. And I feel like, wow, that's so long ago.
We are called Beliebers, not Bieber himself.
We're all Beliebers.
The fan.
But he's a Belieber in himself, no?
Oh, that's, possible. Of course he is. Of course. I mean, with
so we're Beliebers, and he's a Belieber in himself.
Yeah, and he's got these new, what do you call it? The teeth thing situation going on. Grills. He's got the new grills. Definitely a Belieber in himself. But it's happening on October 8th.
October 8th.
And I think I was there at the same arena that you were. I think the Autism Arena.
No, it was in, because he's played twice. This was in Rugby 7 Stadium. It was massive. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Such good vibes. We watched.
And they had the garage activation. No, you don't remember that? Because I was there too, and he came an hour.
At the 7 Stadium?
Possibly, and he came like really late.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I remember...
it was a stadium.
We got like a movie screen to play the Belieber movie before we went to watch him. But like, he's still banging out hits.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just feel like he has fans on all demographics. And like, you may not even know that you like his music, but you probably do. Like, all his tunes are
I was
smashing.
Never a fan until very recently, like last year or the year before. And like, his music has become so good in the recent years.
It's always been good. It's always been good. This is the thing. And like his love songs from back in the day, like, oh my God, I was obsessed. I'm like, maybe he's singing to me.
You have a favorite song?
There's that Christmas one. I can't remember the name.
Christmas song?
I can't remember song names.
Mistletoe?
I don't know. I cannot remember song names.
Under the Mistletoe? No?
Is that it? I literally can't remember song names.
Okay. I just half sang it for you. Under the Mistletoe. No?
I don't know.
No.
Belieber, May 8th, part of his Justice World Tour.
See, we had Amir Khan on the show. We possibly could get Justin Bieber on the show for you as well. Imagine that.
If you could sort that.
If I could sort that.
If you could sort that, we'd be good.
I feel like it's a Shahir kind of job.
I thought Shahir was cut.
Shahir's cut. We'll manage to get Justin Bieber on the show. We don't need Shahir. Anyway, we'll move on to something quite exciting. Maybe on the same excitement level as Justin Bieber coming to town. So you can be winning 2 VIP tickets to an evening with Amir Khan, plus a meet and greet.
How cool is this? So last week we actually got to catch up with him right here in the studio. We talked all things Dubai life, family life, and life after boxing because, of course, he's just renounced his retirement. So this is all ahead of his big talk taking place on June 17th. By the way, it's June 17th. There's an error in the show. It's happening on June 17th with Chris McCarty, where he'll be sharing his experience in professional boxing with you guys. You can buy tickets to get down there, or if you want to win it, tag someone right now in the show. We're screenshotting your comments on Instagram, and we also have Facebook, Twitter, the whole lot open, and we'll go and pick someone later, and we'll get in touch with you today.
Now, if you want a gist of what you can expect later in the meet and not in the meet and greet, if in the sit down with Amir Khan, like of course you can watch your interview where we really just he gets super candid about his life.
So funny, so open.
I was just gonna say, like, you don't expect a celebrity, especially a boxer, to be so funny and just open.
It's because I don't expect it, because especially anyone from the UK or the US, their media just goes to town. And it was funny because we had like the perfect example here. So one of the questions was like, oh, we hear you're going back to I'm a Celebrity, because he was on it a few years ago. He was a favorite in the show. And I had read, forgive me, I had read the Daily Mail, and it was like, it announced that he was coming back to Dubai, and he was going on I'm a Celebrity, and like, you know, that he said it was like the best thing that he'd ever done. We had Amir Khan on the show, and he was like, what? He's like, no, I was only messing. Like, I just said it, but I didn't mean it. And he was like, it was so scary. And it just shows you how like the media will hear like one tiny thing. And then they said,
out of context, yeah.
And we also have the lowdown on his Floyd Mayweather questionable route, because actually what happened there was another total spin-off from the media, seeing something tiny and just running with it, which is exactly what they did in that case as well. So that's why it was so cool that he was so open. And like when we played What Gives Him the Ick, like just talking about his family life, just a really, really cool guy. So we were very entertained, I think. It was a class morning.
Oh, 100%. And he was so much fun with the entire team, because afterwards, after we finished the interview, after we understood him so much better on a deeper level, what gives him the ick and that he's afraid of snakes and all those things, he went around punching people in the office.
So if you want to see Michael and Rich getting punched by Amir Khan, it was the best day of our lives. Check out our TikTok. It's going to be on there. Check Lovin Dubai on TikTok and you'll see it right there. Okay, stay tuned. Coming up next, the legend, the one and only, the GOAT, Amir Khan. And if you want to win those VIP tickets, keep tagging. Instagram, as always, you can't see the interview, so go on to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube or TikTok to watch it. But it's goodbye from us. Introducing the one and only Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, guys.
Guys, welcome back to the show. We are joined by none other than one of the most recognizable faces in the sporting world, former boxing professional with an incredible 18-year career, who has recently decided to hang up his gloves. Welcome to the show, Amir King Khan.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I always watch you guys on Instagram. I always follow your pages. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. But yeah, 18 years in the game, in the sport of boxing, a very long time.
Huge for us.
Honestly, so finally we have you down at our studio.
So I always used to like the page, and then I was speaking to who I was speaking to on the page, on my DMs. And then next week, I don't know how it all happened. It just happened so quick. Before I knew it, I'm starting here with you guys now.
It's been back and forth. DMs work, by the way, guys.
They do work.
From us to you, DMs work.
Yeah.
Of course. We finally have you down here. And of course, everyone knows what exactly your talents are. You know, like pew pew.
Yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm a boxer. Obviously, boxing's been something that's been a very big part of my life. You know, I started at the age of 8.
Yeah.
And only started boxing because I was a very hyperactive kid. Very naughty, very honestly,
Interesting.
I was a little bit bigger than I was obese as well. So boxing in a way kept me in shape, took my energy away from negative things to put into positive things like boxing. And when my dad took me there, you see, people would think that if you're going to go into a boxing gym, it's only going to promote more fighting. But it did the opposite to me. Mm-hmm. It gives you discipline, you know, knowing not to fight outside, but only throw a punch in the gym. And from then, I moved and started winning national championships. Never ever thought I'd get this far. Went to Olympics at the age of 17, being the youngest ever Olympic champion from the UK. And then turning professional and being one of the youngest world champions coming out of the UK.
Not bad.
So yeah, not bad.
We have the legend on the show, basically.
Thank you. And also, I've been to Ireland numerous times.
Have you?
Yes. Which part of Ireland were you in?
I'm from South Waterford, beside Cork.
Oh, I've been Cork.
Have you been to Cork?
I boxed in Cork.
I did not know that.
Cork, Dungarvan.
Dungarvan is where I'm from. You did
No
not
way.
box in Dungarvan.
So
They
Dungarvan-
have a good small boxing community
do.
there.
They have a brilliant one.
Long-lost friends.
That's
And another
so
one,
cool.
Dunleary as well.
Yeah, Dunleary.
I boxed there as well.
Nicer part of town.
And then obviously Belfast and places like that.
You've been all over the world.
I luckily,
An
yeah.
18-year career, that's just phenomenal. And obviously you've just announced your retirement, which is big news.
Massive news,
What
yeah.
brought that on?
You know, I could feel like in the last fight and the last couple of fights that I just didn't have it in me, you know. Maybe I peaked too early in my career and I just want to spend more time with my family and my kids and everyone, see them grow up.
Yeah, of course.
Being away on training camps is hard. The body now is not coping with all the injuries I'm getting. It's very hard to, you know, stay at the top level. So obviously pushed it for such a long time, achieved what I wanted to achieve in the sport, you know, going to Olympics, winning world titles and everything. I think now is time where I can rest and look back at my career and think that, wow, you know, it's been nice. There's always a life after boxing.
So
Yeah.
what is the life after boxing? Because you were saying you just want to take
Yeah.
a sit back, chill, enjoy life. So what are your plans now?
Well, for the first probably like couple of months, I just want to chill, do nothing. Literally do nothing. Like forget about work, forget about doing anything.
You're in a good place for that, by the way.
Yeah, I know, at Dubai, yeah. But to be honest with you, like, I said this, but then I'm just doing a TV show, massive TV show. It's called Meet the Khans. It's on BBC. And Meet the Khans is a show on BBC there, which shows like me and the family, the kids, what we get up to. So we're on season 2 and they want to do a season 3. So even though I keep saying I want to get away from work, I'm in the UK next week. I have to do TV work. I've got a couple of TV shows. I've got...
What's that like? So Meet the Cans, by the way, I've seen it. We see like an insight into like you and your wife and your lovely family. What was it like just like putting everything out there? Is that not scary? Did you
It is, but you
do
know
you
what?
research by watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Yeah, but you know what? It is, but you know, we made sure, like, we had 3 deals on the table. We had 3 different big channels from the UK who wanted to do this. I don't know why they wanted it, but I mean, anyway, they come. But
It's
we picked
interesting.
BBC.
It's so interesting
Yeah.
because we
It was
know
BBC.
so much more about you and Pharrell.
But I mean, people get to see the real side of us. Whereas normally they see me around the fight time. Around the fight time, my mood's going to be a little bit different. I might come across very arrogant. I might come across like, you know, someone who's not as likable. But normally I'm just a normal, chilled out person. But it's just that when you have your opponent in front of you, who's going to be punching you in the face, you're not going to be nice to him.
How much of it is scripted for your reality show?
You know what? To be
so
honest with you, okay. To be honest with you, a lot of it is just real. As you go, they just film you. Like it's like a fly on the wall. They're just there behind you, filming everything. But what is scripted is that like they'll arrange a yacht, for example. Hey, we're gonna go on a yacht today. Or we're gonna take the kids out. We want you to do maybe take them to the park or something. So that kind of stuff is scripted, but not like what you have to talk about. Or maybe sometimes they might sit down and say, listen, can you and your wife have a conversation about your last fight or what happened there? How was training camp? So then, you know, so it's not really scripted and we have to say words that they put in our mouth. No, they tell us topics and we talk about them.
Yeah.
So the scenarios, are they scripted or no?
Some of them are, some are not.
Like they'll be privy to some fights that you've had, so they'll
Yeah.
be like, you know, they'll instigate. There's no instigation.
There's never, no, that's the good thing about BBC who I went with. There was no instigation because I don't want no drama.
Yeah.
I've had enough drama in my life. I get punched in the face for a living, so I'm like, hell no. I just want to be very chilled and keep it very normal. And if people like just show the real side of us, there's no point adding this and adding that and having this, doing this fake and, you know, because I thought people are not going to like me. Like, people like me for who I am.
True.
So that's the reason I want to keep it just me.
So like
and
good,
normal.
clean family fun.
it.
But also you're going back to I'm a Celebrity.
No, I don't know. You know what? I was only messing.
What?
Is that happening?
So you were a favourite like a couple of years ago.
A couple of years
and it was
ago, I was
announced
a
you're going
favourite.
back.
So what happened was, I was only having a laugh with the media. I had a massive interview, and I was having a laugh with them, and I kind of believed it. And I'm like, really? I mean, I would really like to go back in the jungle again, to be honest with you.
We'll
Them
believe anything
snakes,
you say.
spiders, everything. Like, oh my God, it was the hardest thing I've ever done.
I'm sorry,
me.
you know what
Did
I
you
read?
watch it?
Well, I've read it, and I read that you said it was the best thing you've ever done.
As well, but
It's
it's
bloody
hardest.
media, no?
No, it was kind of...
It was said it was the best thing you've ever done, and you couldn't wait
At
to
that
go
time, I
back.
needed it. I needed something to kind of show the real me because a lot was going on in my life, and I was like, kind of didn't know if I was going to fight again. And me going in the jungle at that time was one of the best things I did because I was left alone, had time to think for myself where I want to be in life and what I want to do next. Whereas before that, when I was out and about, people would tell me what to do. I've always been told what to do. You know, but now obviously as you get older, when I spend that time alone with myself, I kind of thought, what do I want to do? What do I love to do?
You know what's interesting is that like we read that as fact, and there was a couple of publications that published it, and it's about you going back to a reality show that you've done before. But that's just like a media spin, and people ran with it. How have you've been in the public eye since you're a teenager? You know, you got married young, and you have this amazing family. How have you dealt with media spin?
It's been tough. It's not been easy. I mean, look, there's always good they write about you. There's always bad they write about you. But you know, you just have to kind of just live with it. Really, you know, it's just one of them things that comes with the package.
True.
Look, a lot of people like being in the media and stuff like that. I'm one of them very chill guys. Like, I have to be told by my PR agent, my team, my team was saying to me that, look, you have to start tweeting a little bit more, Instagram more. I was like, no, look, I hate going on, like, I hate posting pictures and stuff like that. Yeah. Sometimes I might post like 5 in one day. Sometimes I might not post 1 in a month. You know, I'm that type of guy. Like, I'm just one of them things. I'm just like very chill like that. But, you know, it's tough, you know, sometimes to be in the public eye as well, because people expect so much from you. And they expect you to be a certain way. But I'm normal like everyone else. And that's what people don't understand, really. And like when I get in trouble with the media, if I do something wrong, if I come to the media for the wrong things, you know, I'm still human. We all make mistakes, but we learn from them.
You started in this industry so young, like one of the youngest ever world boxing champs. Yeah. But it's changed. The whole game has changed since you've joined. And now so now for up-and-coming boxers, what are they walking into? Because it was very different to when you started.
Yeah. See, now I think, I'm not saying it's easier because you got someone in front of you who wants to knock your head off by punching it off, you know. I think now, there's more opportunities out there for younger fighters. There's more boxing gyms out there. Like when I walked into the boxing gym when I was at the age of 8, I was the only British, Pakistani fighter in there. I looked around me, there's all English white kids, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get beat up here. You know, they're gonna beat me up. But you know what? But they welcomed me in. Yeah. That's one thing about sport, that, you know, we all come together as one. And so if I want to give anything to the youth out there, it would be like, just work hard, train hard, believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, you will go far. You know, the day you stop believing in yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. Believe in yourself. And look, we all have ups and downs in life. We all win fights, we lose fights. Even I've lost fights. But that doesn't mean you give up. That doesn't mean you take that step back and think, I can't do it, or think negative. Always think positive, because doors open up for you no matter what. Look, I've lost fights and I thought, that's me done. But then I thought, no, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep on going still. And then another door opens for me. So as long as you work hard and you believe in yourself, you know, the doors will keep opening.
Well, we were gonna ask, did you ever doubt that it would get this far?
See, I always believed in myself when I was young. When I started, I said, I'm gonna become a world champion. I remember seeing an old interview of me saying that I'm gonna become a world champion.
Really?
And I'm gonna go to the Olympics and win a world title. And that was when I was like 10 years old. Now, if someone put money on me them days, they would have killed it, you know what I mean? But no one kind of took it serious, but I kind of took it serious to myself, you know. I had to kind of made it something that I'm going to do, and I had a goal to chase. So I was chasing that goal to become an Olympic champion, to become a world champion. See, you need goals in life. You start chasing them, then you have a path to follow, and that's what I did.
Amazing.
So what are your thoughts on entertainment bouts? So everyone, not everyone, a lot of people now are just like, what is happening to boxing? Like PewDiePie, the YouTuber, he was...
Logan Paul.
Sorry, not PewDiePie, Logan Paul. He was the one who started entertaining, just made it boom, the whole entertainment boxing scene. So what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that, okay, so I think it could be very dangerous. Look, Logan Paul, he's a great person. I know him, we speak on social media and stuff. He went up against Floyd Mayweather, one of the best fighters out there. I mean, look, I think there's gonna be a time gonna come where one of the fighters is gonna get hurt, and one of these young YouTubers who are gonna come in saying that we can take on a professional fighter. So you have to understand, these YouTubers, a lot of them have not fought before, never thrown a punch before, but they want to step into a boxing ring with a professional boxer. Now, I really think that one day someone's gonna get hurt really badly, and I just hope that, it never happens, but look, when you get pushed in the face and they are big, the big bombs going in, and one can connect, and so I don't really Yeah, I'm a little bit against that. Like,
So I'm getting the vibe that you would not be a part of these entertainment bouts.
look, I've been asked many times. To do this, do that, but I'm like, I'll only do like an exhibition fight with another professional fighter.
Okay.
For example, who is probably on your level.
Speaking of, is it true Floyd Mayweather asked you to fight?
I was only having a joke there. Me and Floyd were just chilling. Floyd's a nice guy.
And he's here in Dubai, you're here in Dubai, just makes sense.
So we bumped into each other. And yeah, I mean,
Small town.
Floyd is, can you believe it? Dubai is so small that everyone bumps into each other. Like,
I mean, if you know the right
amount
people.
of listen, I was at the Mani Hotel just chilling normal, like I was getting some food, took a walk because there was a football event happening over there with all these other footballers, you know, with all the John
And
Terry
you-
and
okay.
the big football event. So as I'm walking out, seeing where my valet ticket was, I see bump into Floyd. I go, Floyd, what's going on? And Floyd's like, hey, I'm here, how's it going?
No way.
I have to get my phone out now. He's like, yeah, man, get your phone out, you know, like an American accent. But what a nice gentleman he is. Even though me and Floyd had our ups and downs and we never got to fight each other, but, you know, end of the day, that respect's still there. I mean, Floyd, we have to respect what he's done, and obviously he respects me for what I've done in the sport. And end of the day, it's a business. But then going back to the YouTuber fighting, I just think that if a boxer fights a YouTuber, the YouTuber could get badly hurt.
Yeah.
But then if it's more like maybe a boxer and a boxer that do an exhibition, then I think it's okay. But you just can't put someone in the ring who's never had that same kind of experience as a fighter has.
Interesting.
So you're talking about injuries before this, saying like your body is
Yeah.
just can't do injuries anymore. So tell us about how many scars do you have?
Scars.
And,
So listen, so how old are you
mental,
girls? How old are you girls?
physical-
32.
I'm
Okay.
24.
Okay, so you're quite... So when I was 24, I never had injuries. I swear we'll get out of bed, go for a 10-mile run, and I'll be fine, no aches and pains. Now get out of bed. Obviously, I was 32, 33, 34, I'm 35. I get out of bed.
It's all downhill from 30, guys.
Innit? From 30, it goes downhill. Listen, we have to fall out of bed. We have to get up and your back's gone. You think, what's happened here? What have I done last night? This is what happened last night. And
You tell us.
it hit me in training camp this time. I started running and my knees started hurting me. And I'm thinking, why are my knees hurting? I ran all my life in boxing, but running up the hill, my knees started hurting me, and then I had to go see the doctors. Then my back went, then my shoulder went, then top of my shoulder went, my rotator cuff went. I'm thinking, I'm breaking down. I need to probably call it a day. This is a sign that is telling me to call it a day or something bad will happen. See, these are injuries that were coming and they were leaving after a week or so.
impact.
But then they were leaving after a week or so then I was okay. But then I thought, you know what? Then another injury would happen. So it's telling me, it's giving me that sign that them 20 plus years of boxing is telling me now to call it a day, because you can't keep on fighting. I mean, look, your body is taking injuries, and the hard work that we put in, the hard training that we put in, it's not easy. It's solid. I mean,
sure.
3-4 sessions a day, literally being pushed to the max.
We're
Heart rate is high.
laughing now, but I mean, it's a
I can laugh
lot
at it now, but I wouldn't laugh at them. Trust me, I was crying.
It must be insane, the amount of just training and pressure that your body goes through. But was there any fight that sticks out to you where you were just so badly rattled and you're like, I don't know if I want to go back in that boxing ring?
I think it was after the Canelo fight. Canelo is one of the best fighters in the world, and I was doing really well in that fight. And obviously, he hit me with a shot which I was knocked out in. Afterwards, I was knocked out from the shot he hit me with, and that was in Las Vegas. It was one of the biggest fights of my career. Obviously, I went up probably 2-3 weight categories to fight him, so he must have been around about 40 pounds heavier than me in the fight. But I wanted to challenge myself. Or sometimes after that fight like that, you think, wow, I can't keep doing this. Like, I've got a family, I've got a life after boxing, and I don't want to be one of them fighters who, isn't there mentally and physically. I want to be able to talk and have conversations with my kids and talk to people about my career instead of just, not being right. So that kind of gave me a wake-up call. And then after that, I was very careful. I made sure I was fighting guys my own way, making sure I was making the right choices. Because like we said, there's a life after boxing as well. And sometimes being too ballsy, having too much heart could get you in trouble as well.
I think now is a good time to say that if people want to get the real tea and the real lowdown with you, you're going to have an evening on May 17th in Dubai.
Correct. Yes.
Which is going to be huge. And you can get tickets at www.thelaughterfactory.com.
Yeah.
We're going to play a little game in a second, but first just give people a little eye-opener as to what that night's going to be about.
So that night's going to be about spending a night, not a night with Amir, can't sound right. I mean,
like the tickets prices would be a little bit different.
Yeah. So it's going to be an evening with us, and I'm going to be talking about my career. I'm going to give opportunities to the public to ask me questions about my career. There's going to be pictures, videos shown and stuff. And we're going to get really deep in my career, how I started and then, what made me box, and obviously the down. See, we don't really talk about our falls, like when I got beat. I like to talk about them. I'm not one guy, because I want people to learn from them, how to come back from stuff like that, So, and there's a lot of people out there who are scared or they don't feel right talking about their losses. I'm not. God's been kind, and I've had a brilliant career, a fantastic career, and I think I want to talk about everything with everyone and give them an insight of my life. So,
guys, fans, this is going to be amazing.
It's going to be
actually be able
amazing,
to put a Q&A out to you about any question. It sounds like it's like a no holds barred night.
It's going to be mad.
May 17th. Get your tickets.
I think that's what I need. I need one of them.
Oh, sorry, June 17th. My bad. It's June 17th.
June 17th. Yeah. I think we need one of them buzzers right there, because
we're bringing it in.
If the questions get a bit too hard, I have to press the buzzer and say, "Listen, leave me alone."
You want to practice on this one?
Let me see. That's what I need. Yeah, good guys. No questions.
You can take it. We have spares.
Can I take it?
Yours.
So this is what we brought this on. Is we want to play a little game. Tell us if you're up for it. It's called "What Gives Amir Khan the Ick."
Yes.
What gives Amir Khan the ick?
What grosses you out?
Have you ever heard the term the ick?
No, I'm not. Is that an Irish word? I've not heard that. Is it an Irish language?
Well, it could be Irish. It sounds a bit Irish, but I feel like it's like gone beyond. So it means like something that's like a turn off, or it grosses you out, or it makes you feel uncomfortable. So, what gives you the ick?
What gives me the ick? Ooh, I don't know.
Like for loud chewing.
A lot of things.
Huh?
Loud chewing beside you.
Like pet
You
peeves.
hit that. You hit that.
I don't like that. Beside you, that type of thing. Do
Some
you
people
mind?
hate slurping.
I don't mind. You know what? I'm quite easy. Like, stuff like that. I just kind of.
Oh, but that's not what we're going to ask.
We're going to put you to the test with these ones.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Let's go then.
Okay,
What makes a grown man cry?
What makes a grown man cry?
Macho grown man
So
cry.
if it gives you the ick, if it makes you uncomfortable, go. Brr.
Okay. Go on.
Okay.
If it doesn't give you the ick, then it's all good. Okay, so you're on
See,
a
I
date.
tell you one thing now, this is the honest truth. I'm not lying here. I'm not cried for literally forever.
Really?
The last time I cried was when I was, I remember the last time I cried was when I was 11 years old. I got beat in the finals of the amateur boxing championships, national championships, which I should have won, but obviously I got beat. That's the last time I cried. Yeah, I've not cried since then. Yeah.
When you were 11 was the last time you cried?
Yeah.
Can
cry?
I just ask if your wife ever cries in situations? Because I know like
Oh my
couples
God, my wife always cries.
I'm a crier, and my partner, he's a bit of a crier, but if he wasn't, I'd be like, are you not upset?
Yeah.
Do you not care as much as me?
Yeah, you do get upset. You do get upset, but I mean, sometimes you think it'd be nice to cry, just
Have
let
you
it.
seen
But
Marley and Me?
no.
The movie? Oh, okay. I think tonight you'll cry.
We'll send you some suggestions.
then
Get
send me
those
some
cheers
stuff.
ready.
But yeah, I've not cried for a very, very long time. I
When
don't know why
you're
that
a
is. You
child?
do get upset.
When your
Obviously,
children were
11. No, come on, man. That's happy tears. Not happy tears. Come on.
Okay, so that's
Okay, so
the
anyway.
breakdown. So if it's weird to you, if it makes you uncomfortable, just go.
Okay.
The game is what gives Amir Khan the ick?
The icks. Okay, starting with you are on a date. And this woman that you're meeting for the very first time, she starts asking you about children on the first date. Are you okay with it?
I'm okay with it. Because it makes a conversation. So
Cleaning clogged drains.
Like taking out all the hair.
Oh my God, I hate that. I hate that. Yes.
Nice. So, skull tattoos. People
Now,
getting
going
tattoos
back to the cleaning the hair thing.
Yeah.
So, I was on a shower the other day, and for some reason, it's all getting filled up and it's not going to be draining. And I'm thinking, what is going on? Obviously, just like couple hours before that, the wife must have had a shower. All her hair, and I went mad. I said, Farah, you need to get your hair, you need to make sure you clean it. Like, are you going bald or something? Like, that much hair is going into the bloody,
it's the
and it's
water.
blocking everything. What is it? Because she blames the water.
There's a water quality, so you can get a filter on Amazon, $5.99. No, there's a water filter you can get that helps. Yeah, just as an FYI.
Yeah, and it's getting really bad. And I was like thinking, what is going on? Is she going bald or something? Like, has she got a wig or something on? Yeah, anyway, sorry. I had to tell you that one because that was only a couple of days ago.
It's the girls' one.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so the next one is skull tattoos. People who get tattoos on their head, on top of their head.
See, it doesn't gross me out, but I don't like it.
Would you get one?
I would never get one now. So yeah, but it doesn't gross me out. Yeah.
How about knuckle cracking?
No.
He's good with that.
Okay. You're in the jungle and there are snakes, creepy crawlies, spiders, lizards, chameleons.
Yeah, snakes. Listen, snakes I can't do. Like any other animal is okay. Like lizards are okay.
On you?
Spiders. You know what? I was scared of spiders, but it's just quite funny now because when I was in a taxi, they made a taxi thing, one of these games, and I remember this thing opening at the top and it let out spiders, but they weren't small, creepy, crawly spiders. These were like big, massive
Tarantulas?
ones. Yeah, tarantulas. But you know what? They seemed very abnormal. They didn't seem real because I was like, wow, like it just didn't seem real. That's why I didn't get creeped out by it because they were quite big. No, they were real. Trust me, they were real because
They were
moving.
so lifelike. They were nearly too real.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas when you get a small, creepy one, they're the ones that you're scared of because they're the ones that can go anywhere. Like you're like, ooh. Yeah. But the big ones, like I'm thinking, he could be my friend. Like I'm in the jungle bored, so yeah, I'm okay with that. But snakes, I can't do snakes.
No, not even hold them. Like for those pictures.
You know, I've done it once or twice, and that's been like a snake which has been like literally like must have been out of it or something. But you know, yeah, I just don't like them.
People who chew their toenails.
Can
Yes,
people
what?
do that?
There are people who do that?
People
People
can
do
lick
that?
their too. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But that's no way.
I feel like people can chew off their toenails.
Okay. I've seen
Flexible people.
Listen, I've seen kids do that. Like my little boy, like he's like
Maybe kids.
He's like 1, 2, and he'll like just bite
Okay,
his
like
but-
those are kids.
But yeah, it's quite cute to him doing
Kids
that. But
fine. Adults not
I'm
fine.
talking adults.
I don't know.
I have to press that
Chewing
again. I'm
nails.
sorry.
One
That's
more
crazy.
time. I think that's another one.
Yeah.
But okay, so the next one's kids soiling the sheets. You know, when they're like, when you and the wife are sleeping and the kids come and sleep between you guys, and then the next morning you wake up and it's like dirty with just everything because they've soiled
Oh
it.
yeah, that's worse. I hate that, and it's happened to me as well.
I'm sure.
And you've had to clean it?
No. I've been looking at the wife's cleaner. See, the wife is quite good like that. She's like a proper mother.
Yeah.
And she's good with the kids. Like she'll make sure that she'll get the cleaning, she'll take them for baths and showers and everything. And whereas me, I'm like just a breadwinner, I call it. I have to go earn the money and do
Typical.
everything. Or I'm here, do this, do that. She just tell me all the manly things. But to be honest with you, with the kids, she's really good with the kids. Like I wish she was like that with me. Like taking care of me, but she doesn't take care of me. She says I'm like, well, no,
I mean, she
kids, but-
takes care of you by taking care of the kids.
Yeah,
There
that's true
you
as
go.
well. So that takes a lot of pressure off me because I have to worry about them. You know, everything's been done. But like, see, in Dubai it gets a little bit easier because you got a lot of help over here, which is amazing. But in the UK we had nothing like that. So like, she'd be waking up at like 7 o'clock, getting the kids to school, and obviously I used to be sleeping. Because obviously she knows that normally I'm up at 6 to do my runs and stuff. So she thought like, look, I'm gonna leave Amir to it. Let him rest because normally when he's in training camp, he never rests. So let him have his little bit of sleep. So she's good like that with me, you know. So at least we play off each other.
That's really good.
I think we leave it there. I think we leave it on that positive note. First, from soiling sheets to an amazing tribute to my wife, who's good to you.
She was good to me, yeah, exactly. Because look, man, in life we get punched in the head for a living, and normally I get told off all the time. Do this, do this. How many press ups have you done? I've done 10. Do another 10. So it's always nice to have a good wife at home who kind of makes you feel a little bit loved.
Yeah, it's true.
Sounds like a beautiful equation.
A beautiful equation. Amir Khan, that has been absolutely phenomenal. If people want to see you up close and personal, June 17th, get your tickets at thelaughterfactory.com. It has been an absolute host to your star. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Shaking hands.
Much.
Guys, that is it from us. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.